knew something was wrong when I had my first heart attack when I was playing in a tennis tournament. And it was a tiebreaker, and I knew I was having a heart attack, but I denied it entirely so I could finish the tiebreaker and win the tournament.
Dr. Sheldon Arts may have won the tennis tournament, but a far more challenging match was about to begin as his heart began to fail.
He went through everything. I mean, he had heart bypass surgery, and he had pacemakers put in, and ICDs put in, and valves repaired.
At night, when we'd go to sleep, and he'd sleep sitting up, I would hear him gurgling. I'd hear the life going out of him.
Sheldon's fight led him to the Cleveland Clinic, where he was given surprising news.
And they said, "You can't go home without a new heart. You're just that bad."
For 3 months, Sheldon and his wife, Jan, waited. Each night, Jan would go home to an empty house hoping for a miracle. Then one day, the phone rang.
It was Shelley. He said, "Honey, my heart has come. You need to get down here right away."
The transplant team went into action. The surgery was progressing smoothly as the team replaced the damaged heart with a new one. But there was a problem.
The heart that they put in to me did not start up.
The first heart just didn't work. And perhaps 1 in 100 heart transplants, you have a primary failure like this.
Immediately, Sheldon was put on heart pumps to keep him alive. Time was against him, and his odds of surviving were very slim. Even if they find a new heart in time, other organs may start to fail.
To be able to find a second heart in a short enough period of time to be able to replace that failed heart is extraordinarily rare.
Within 24 hours, a heart arrived. It matched Sheldon, and for the second time, the transplant team went to work.
The heart transplant was a success, and the body accepted it. The heart was good and strong. And then I must say, that's when the nightmare began.
He began suffering from the expected complications.
It became extremely dire.
Extremely dire, yes.
How bad?
It became so bad that one day when Jan came in, I was huddled up in a fetal position, and we thought they were just gonna put the sheet right up over me. I started to fight back. And then I got to the point where they had to teach me how to walk again, how to talk again, how to eat again, how to hold a spoon. And from there, I advanced to being able to walk with a walker. And I continued to fight, and I think I got the strength from my wife to continue. And here I am today.
What a miracle to have this wonderful man back in our life and have a real life together again. It's a miracle.